In today's video, I'm going to bring you along and we're going to do some thrifting together, and I'm going to share with you what I found. I'm also going to share some new curtains I recently got for our bedroom and what those look like in there. We're also going to do some baking together and just spend this beautiful summer day with each other. I hope that you enjoy this video and coming along with me, and let's get started with the day. I'm excited to finally introduce you all to our new little baby chicks. I cannot believe how much they have grown in just the few weeks that we've had them. I will insert a little picture of them on the day that we brought them home, but they're growing well, and my husband actually named this one Peep, and I thought that was just the cutest thing ever, and we are so in love with them. So I wanted to introduce y'all to them. My first stop of the day was the Peddler's Mall. I really loved this table right here. I was kind of thinking it would be a beautiful coffee table in someone's home. I definitely am looking for something round to go in front of our new couch, but how beautiful is this? It was labeled as a coffee table or bench, so it would even be a super cute little bench somewhere. I just thought it was a really unique piece. And then I also really loved this cast iron napkin holder. If I had more of a like Victorian, like a romantic Victorian cottage type of look, I can just picture that on a beautiful like cottage core tablescape, and oh my gosh, that would be stunning. I loved that little piece. I also loved this sturdy oak wood desk. I thought it was so beautiful. It was $100 and in such nice shape. I love pieces like this that are sturdy and just last forever. It was so beautiful. I'm back home now, and I thought I would share with you all my finds from today. So I'm still not finished collecting white dishes. Every time I see them for a good deal and they're pieces that I love, I pick them up because I love to display them in so many different areas. And every time that I'm decorating and looking through my dishes, I'm always needing more just plain basic white dishes, whether it's creamers or plates and platters and saucers. And I love a really layered look with all different sizes, so I was excited to find some more little saucers. These were 50 cents each, and they are colonial English ironstone. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of those. That's the only 3 they had. And then I grabbed 2 of these. I have some of these already that I got at a different thrift store at a different time, but I got 2 more of those. And then I got these, I believe these are false graph. They're taped together. Yes, they are false graph. And my mom actually has these plates. These are her dinner plates, and she also has the bowls to this set, but these were $1 for all of them. They had so many sets of white plates stacked together, and all for $1 each, so that is a really good deal for those plates, and perfect time to add to your collection whenever they're that cheap. And then I also grabbed some more creamers. They were only 50 cents each, so I was very excited. I already have one just like this, and I just love the unique shape. And then this one is so cute. I love the little baby ones, and again 50 cents. I don't think any of these have a stamp on them, except this one is Corningware, and 50 cents. So super excited about those. And then I also ran into the library today, so I thought I would share with y'all the books I checked out. I'm in the middle of reading the Bridgerton series. I fell in love after watching it on Netflix, and I found the first book the other day at a yard sale for only $1. So I was like, this is my sign. I'm gonna read it, and I'm almost finished with it. So I wanted to go and see if they had the second one so that I could have it and start on that one next. But it's actually checked out right now, so I'll put my name on the list. But while I was in there, I also browsed through the gardening books and the cookbooks and decorating books, and it was just a whole fun experience. If you haven't been to the library recently, it had been years for me, but I highly encourage you to go do it. It is just so refreshing for the soul, and it was really therapeutic to me. Just the beauty, the smell, the atmosphere. I just kind of went and browsed through and took it all in, and it was amazing. I'm going to start going every 2 weeks and checking out books, whatever I'm reading at the moment. So I just thought I would share what I got today. And it's such a nostalgic thing too, because my whole childhood I grew up going to this library for story hour and just to check out books. Like every 2 weeks Mom would take us, especially in the summer, and we did the summer reading program, and I would always get so excited every time we would go. And I was obsessed with horse books, and that was like my favorite thing to read, so I would always run to the section with all of those books, and I just have so many memories of that. We actually started going there when I was 2 years old, and I remember that's when I very first started story hour. I was like 2 or 3. So I just have so many fun memories there, and it's just something that made me feel so happy and brought back so many good memories when I went. And I was like, I'm going to start making this a priority to go and do, because it's something that brings me so much joy. And I really want to start like every Saturday or Sunday morning going out, taking my coffee and whatever book I'm reading at the moment, and sitting under our huge shade tree in the backyard and just taking a couple hours to read and really just spend the time doing that, because it's something I enjoy so much. So like I said, I want to make it a priority. Their selection was amazing too. They had so many incredible books, and I have a few things on my list that I already want to get next time that I saw, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself too much this time. I just wanted to keep it with only 3, so I would make sure I had enough time to read them before they're due back. But I got Healing Plants. I love to read about all of the benefits that food has for your body, which this has fruits, vegetables, herbs. It has all the plants and all of their uses and benefits. So that is the first one that I got. I love that pumpkins is in here. That makes me so happy. And it tells you like all the different therapeutic properties, the useful properties. Love that. And then I got this decorating book. This is minimalist, cozy decorating ideas for holidays and seasons. And so much of this is my style. So I cannot wait to look through this and get ideas. I really love to have a good balance of fictional and non-fictional. As much as I love to get lost in a good story, I also really love informative books and things that I can read and like grow my knowledge on. So, like while I'm reading Bridgerton, I also like to have books like this to flip through and to read. And this one is so beautiful. I love this one. And I was thinking how awesome it would be if I could find my vintage rose in here that I got while I was in Alabama. And it tells you the history behind them and their story. So I thought it would be super cool to be able to read up on that rose and the history behind it. That kind of looks like it actually. It has that really vibrant pink color. So beautiful. So those are the books I checked out this time. Let me know if you would like to see what I check out in 2 weeks and the things that I'm reading at the moment. I love to watch book reviews on YouTube, so it might be fun to share what I'm currently reading and loving. If that's something y'all would want to see, let me know down below. This is just something that makes me so happy, so I thought that I would share if any of you also love to read. Okay, I'm getting ready to head into the bedroom and hang up our new curtains. I have been wanting new curtains for our bedroom for so long, so I'm so excited to get these hung up in there. I think it's going to make a really big difference. And I got these from nicetown.com. It is a site where you can custom design the curtains for your space. So you just measure your window, how long you want them, how wide you want the panels, and then you can customize the color, the style, the texture, and you can even customize how thick that you want them. So if you want them to be more, to have more of like a blackout texture, then you can get that, or you can get them more sheer. The ones I got are pretty sheer. I think I maybe got like, I'm gonna have to look, but I think it was like 30 or 40% blackout, so still gonna be pretty sheer, but I got 2 panels to go on each window, so I'm hoping that they're gonna look really nice and full and be so pretty in there. I cannot wait. I got the linen texture, and that is like one of my favorite colors and textures for curtains, so I just cannot wait to get these hung and see what they look like. I will have them linked down below if y'all are interested. You also get to customize what type of header you want at the top, so I chose to get this single rod pocket just for a really kind of clean and simple look up there. So let's go see what these look like. I recently raised our curtain rods, and I can't even tell you how big of a difference it made in our bedroom. I really love the look of the raised curtains. It just really adds so much height to the room and makes the room feel so much bigger, so I'm super happy that I did that. Now I'm just gonna steam these curtains and get all the wrinkles out, or as much of them as I was able to get out, and I will share with you the reveal of how these new curtains look. Okay, I got both sets of curtains up, and I think they look really nice. They actually pretty much match our lampshades in here almost perfectly, other than like the little bit of sparkle in these. The color of them matches almost perfect, and I think they're really pretty. I just realized I didn't have any more cucumbers inside, so I'm gonna need to go down here and get one so that I can make my little salad, and maybe there's a few more tomatoes too, hopefully. Let's go to the garden. Let's go to the garden. Okay, we gotta open the gate. Let's open the gate. These little baby orange tomatoes are my favorite. They're so sweet and good. They're actually called jelly bean tomatoes, and these are always my favorite to go on a salad, so I'm gonna grab a few more of those. Here's a close-up look at some of the veggies we're growing, and I thought I would also share with you all some ways that I plan to preserve. I plan on canning lots of tomatoes this year. My goal would be to be able to can a year's worth of tomatoes. I almost did last year, but I was a couple months short, so I'm going to increase what I can this year of my tomatoes, and hopefully I'll be able to get a year's worth of being able to eat from our pantry and have those fresh canned tomatoes on the shelf. I'm going to do sauce, diced tomatoes, whole tomatoes, and I would love to bring you all along for the journey of that as well. I'm going to do lots of vlogs this summer once canning season starts and share kind of the process with you and everything I'm harvesting and preserving. Please let me know in the comments if that's something y'all would be interested in seeing, because that way I kind of know how in depth to share it, because it's something I'm so passionate about. I could share and share and share, but let me know if it's something that interests you, that you would want to see. So we've been calling this like the community garden, because that was our goal for doing a garden this big this year, not only to have enough to preserve and to put up to last us a whole year, to have canned goods on the shelves to be able to eat from, but also for like our parents and friends and family to all pick from as well, and to eat fresh. And then if anybody wants to can, I think my mother-in-law is going to can some pickles this year. They normally always do a big garden, but since we were going to do such a big one this year, they are going to again kind of pick from this, and she's going to can some cucumbers. My mom is going to can some tomatoes with me this year, and they have been coming to pick anytime they want anything. So we really just wanted it to be like just anybody who wants to come and pick from this and enjoy these fresh veggies, they're welcome to do so. We've also been setting up at a little farmer's market local in our area with anything left over, and that has been super fun and super rewarding as well. Okay, and then my favorite homemade dressing to do is apple cider vinegar, honey, and olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper. It's so good. So then I will just pour that over the top, and I love to have this as a really quick lunch. And the dressing just really, I feel like makes everything shine with the sweet honey. It's so good. And I have discovered that making homemade dressings and sauces are really super easy and basic ingredients that I already have in the pantry. So I prefer making something like that over buying something from the store that has a ton of different ingredients that just aren't needed. So that is one of my favorite ones that I've been doing. I also recently made a honey mustard that was really good, and I can share the recipe for that as well. But I'm really hungry, so I'm going to eat this really quick. I really wanted to use some of our garden fresh zucchini and make some chocolate zucchini muffins tonight. I love to make these ahead for the week, and that way we have a delicious breakfast or snack to grab. I have made these before in a previous video, but this time I get to use some of our fresh zucchini in it. Last time I used frozen from the year before, but love having this fresh to make breads and muffins and different things. I'm going to be using oat flour because I do like to stick to gluten-free, and oat flour is so delicious, one of my favorite flours to bake with. So I will have the full recipe to these linked down below if you want to follow along and make them. And you can also use regular flour, like all-purpose flour or whole wheat flour in these. Really easy to substitute flours in this recipe, and let me tell you, they are delicious. I will also link a lot of my baking tools I use down below. I love this little cookie scoop to not only scoop cookies, but to also fill cupcake liners, and there's a ton of different ways you can use these in the kitchen, and I get so much use out of mine. So that's one purchase that I have been super happy with, and it has been very useful in the kitchen. I also have my measuring cups linked. These little silicone muffin tin liners are on there as well. And then I wanted to share with you all what we harvested from the garden this afternoon. We're getting about this much, if not more, a day, and it is just such a blessing. I still cannot believe it, just how incredible that God is, and that He has gave us the blessing of being able to grow all of this in our backyard. It's just amazing. So I thought I would share a quick little garden haul. I thought I would share our supper tonight. This is one of our favorite quick and easy summer meals, especially during tomato season. And I even still had some fresh lettuce in my greenhouse box that I picked tonight to go on these. And this is our first lemon boy of the season. This is actually our first time ever growing these lemon boy tomatoes. They are bright yellow, they're beautiful, and I've actually never even tried one, so I'm super excited to try this and have these to go on our BLTs. But it's one of our favorite easy meals to have, like I said, during the summer when we have fresh tomatoes. And it is the first one of the season, so I'm really excited. And then I have our bacon over here. I always do it in the oven, so it is super easy and minimal cleanup. And I'm also gonna make some sweet potato fries to go with this, and we're gonna eat some supper. Also, if you don't have a tomato slicer, you've got to get one. These are the best knives for slicing tomatoes, and I use it for a ton of other things too besides just that, but it is like the best knife ever. It's by RADA, and we have a couple of these because we love them, and we get them from a little Amish shop, and they're our favorite. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, and join us here, and let me know if you enjoy these more casual type of videos, and I will do them more often. And also give this video a like to let me know if you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my very next one. Bye, friends.